Trucker Television is brought to you by Locomote Systems, transportation specialists, the Havelock Country Jamboree, Canada's largest outdoor festival, Day & Ross, owner, operator driven. Welcome to Trucker Television, celebrating life on the road. This week on Trucker Television, we're at Laidlaw Tank LP, talking with the Liquid Tank Division. We're hauling heavy with the duck. But first, our rig of the week, an awesome Pete 379X.
This is my 2004 379X, a million miles. I have 25 years over the road experience, accident free. I work for a small outfit out of Ely, Manitoba. I run Alberta 3 times a month. Now I'm step deck, anything to do with the oil patch, any type of commodity, oversized, whatever goes on the deck, we can put it on. It's a limited edition vehicle. They only built them over the course of 3 years. And then they went to the Legacy, and then they went to the new style Pete, which we now see more of on the roads. This is like I said, it's a limited edition vehicle. They only built them for 3 years, so it's kind of a special truck. The difference between a 379L and the X is the chrome fenders, brushed aluminum dash on the inside. It's got an 18-speed 370, 475 horsepower cat with a 550 program in it, and then I have a 100 horsepower PDI power chip on top of that, so respectively running around 6¼ horse. 24-inch rubber, fully loaded, fully dressed vehicle. I will never get rid of this one. I've been really fortunate. I'm still running the same transmission, same rear ends. The motor itself was primarily all original, a million miles on it. I did a bearing roll at 800,000 kilometers, and that's primarily it, other than an injector or something like that. Nothing major. I've been fortunate. Truck's paid for. It's a nice feeling.
Have you seen the brand new guns, dear?
I had a young fella. He was fighting leukemia the last couple of years, and I did that to kind of lift his spirits and show that we were all very supportive of him. And an amazing young man of 25 years. Unfortunately, the cancer took his life, but his memory will go on with me and all the people that knew him forever. Very awesome young man he was. Still is, as far as I'm concerned. He may not be here in body, but he's with all of us in spirit. And he'll never leave us. And we'll never remove what we've done for him on the fenders, that's for sure. I designed that myself, and it was a real uplift for him when we sent him the pictures. It was one of the more prouder things on his journey in life, I guess you could say.
Have you seen the brand new guns, dear? We're ramping up the tasers.
Every trip there's always something going on funny. There's a camaraderie, I guess you could say, a group of guys that we all stick together, and it's never a dull moment one way or another. If we're not on the phones, we're chasing each other up and down the highway, and yeah, there's lots of good things to go on. Lots of bad things, but more good than bad. In 25 years, it's gone a long ways. It's come a long ways, even from the equipment we usually, was driving. Like I ran the U.S. for, I think it only lasted 3 trips. And then I went on to back to Sault Ste. Marie, where I started there for running for an owner-operator there, hauling steel out of Algoma Steel. And ran B-trains, multi-axle Michigan, 6-7 axles, B-trains, all out of Northern Ontario, lumber, steel, whatnot. And I've always been into the decks, flatbeds one way or another, heavy haul. I enjoy the work more than anything. Truck safe, Christmas is coming, and just everybody be safe.
This is Jim from Burnside Truck Center. After the break, more Trucker Television.
Laidlaw Carriers Tank is seeking liquid tank owner-operators. Competitive fuel surcharge program. Base plates, border crossings, and tolls paid. Our people and equipment set us apart.
It's the #1 training facility for motorcycle mechanics in Canada. The course here is amazing. The teachers are amazing. This is where it's at.
Advanced welding techniques, training for success. Come see our new virtual training lab at advancedwelding.ca.
Call RS 2000. Saving Ontario truckers time and money. Call RS 2000.
Challenger Motor Freight. Once you get into trucking, it gets in your blood. There's something about it, you're connected to it. It's that movement of freight, that interaction of man and machine. Join our team and go the distance.
Trucker Television, by truckers for truckers. Celebrating life on the road. Trucker Television advertising. Speaking to truckers like no other. Oh yeah, always remember, watch for the brake checks.
Welcome to Biker TV, by bikers, for bikers. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you down the road on Biker TV.
Closed captioning brought to you by Bryson Insurance, Fleet and Risk Management Experts.
Class is in, so let's begin. Welcome y'all to Party 101.
I follow the duck.
So you think you got jam? You wanna be the man? Step right up and come and get some. The first thing that you're gonna find out, it ain't the balls.
Trucking's like a disease. It gets in your blood. There's just nothing you can do to get rid of it. You can go try to do other jobs. You can try to pretend you're just gonna go get that normal factory job, and you'll probably even get it. Well, when you really realize that, man, there's nothing like the open road. It's driving. You get paid to go places people dream about. Like, paid to go places people dream about. So many easier ways to make a living, they say, but really, like, I can get outside every day. Sometimes it's so hard you just keep rolling, and then you really just wing it. It's a pretty good truck. I like my truck. That's half the battle too. If you got a truck, you got to really enjoy your truck. It's, like, I named mine Duff. Like, if you really love your truck, you'll find a name. She'll tell you. Oh, she's pretty rough, eh? I've got a trailer on right now, so we just got the bobtailing. Bobtailing's pretty cool. It's just a truck, eh? It's like a great big glorified pickup truck. But you got no weight on it, so you got to really watch. You got no brakes. You really got to be wise driving around, especially if it's raining or like any other conditions, snow and ice and such. You really got to watch that bobtailing because you got no weight holding her down. She's pretty loose back there. Here we go. This time of year is beautiful trucking. It's nothing like rolling through the northern Ontario. It's really northern Quebec, even New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, all the big tree provinces. You get all these colors right now changing. There's nothing more beautiful than just all the leaves. Like, Mother Nature's just beautiful. There's nothing that compares. It's all about, like, you don't walk in your living room with your shoes on, do you? Well, as long as you take your shoes off here, like, when I'm long haul, you put slippers on, your paddles are just, like, everything's clean. It's all about clean. It looks better. It's much more comfortable. But, like, I do 3 loads a day, 2 loads a day, an hour and a half intervals. I'm not undoing my boots and doing them up and all that. So my little work section is just a little square here. So it might be a little dirty, but you dump all your dirt. But this part is your work. Here's clean. This is all clean because this is your house. This is where you live. And like a lot of guys, like you'll see guys get out and they got to put their boots on. Well, the reason why they're doing that is because they got so much respect and pride in their equipment that they take their shoes off. They have a comfortable day, they relax, and they just enjoy their afternoon in the office. It's not about, well, let's have the muddy boots and throw all the garbage on the floor. Like, it's clean. Mine's just a normal little factory truck, but you get some guys, they got hardwood floors, checker plate stainless steel, you know what I mean? They got some sweet iron out there today, like, pretty sweet. Want to hear a funny story? So I got a wide load and a long load. No, I got a long load. It's windy and it's snowing. I go walking around the back of the trailer and I'm holding my hat down like this, walking into the wind, and it's time to go get my money. I got her all loaded up and I'm doing this little side job. But I walked around and I banged my face right into this whole bar that was sticking out of the back of the trailer and chipped that whole tooth right off. Unreal. Right there, I got my beautiful smile.
That's the stuff. Liquor up, down to taste the burn. With a little bit of luck, we might just fall in love and leave this place. Glass of sin, so let's begin. Welcome y'all to Party 101.
I follow the duck.
So you think you got jam? You wanna be the man? Step right up and come and get some.
After the break, we're back with Laidlaw Tank in Woodstock, Ontario.
Trucker television. By truckers, for truckers. Celebrating life on the road. Trucker television advertising. Speaking to truckers like no other. Oh yeah, always remember, watch for the brake checks.
Laidlaw Carriers Tank is seeking liquid tank owner-operators. Competitive fuel surcharge program. Base plates, border crossings, and tolls paid. Our people and equipment set us apart.
Ontario Truck Driving School. Training for your future. Your path to success. Thousands of jobs.
Dragon Jeans, what Biker TV rides in.
It's the #1 training facility for motorcycle mechanics in Canada. The course here is amazing. The teachers are amazing. This is where it's at.
Call RS 2000. Saving Ontario truckers time and money. Call RS 2000.
Challenger Motor Freight. Once you get into trucking, it gets in your blood. There's something about it, you're connected to it. It's that movement of freight, that interaction of man and machine. Join our team and go the distance.
Welcome to Biker TV. By bikers, for bikers. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you down the road on Biker TV.
Laidlaw Tank is a specialized tank company, diversified. We do propane, cement powders, liquid chemical, liquid food grade, and dry bulk special commodity. They're doing everything from lube oils, hazardous chemicals or dangerous goods. I mean, throughout North America, servicing customers like Petro-Canada, Irving Oil, Innophos. We work with a lot of logistics in this industry.
The liquid tank division is a relatively new division here at Laidlaw Carriers. We've been here for 5 years in this liquid chemical business. Liquid transportation of chemicals is a very safe industry. There's a lot of safety precautions put in place. Tanks are inspected on the stability of the barrel, the valves, the gaskets. Everything is checked. We're always under the microscope and forced to be on top of our game in this chemical industry, hauling hazmat all the time. The regulations and the safety precautions put in place make the industry a safe industry.
Dangerous goods, I mean, that takes a certain mentality in a guy. You've got to be safe when you're dealing with that. You definitely can't get complacent. There's a lot of risk for injury there, right? I mean, if you're not doing something right, you're dealing with a pressurized tank. And it's not something where you have an occurrence where it's just going to drip out. I mean, you're going to have some sort of spray or release. It's just the sensitivity of the product and making sure you got someone in there that's going to handle it properly.
We have a lot of senior people here, both inside the walls and out on the road. Some of our owner-operators have been with us and company drivers well over 20 years. A lot of the staff has been here a long time. A lot of experience in this company. We really focus on doing it right.
The training never ends for our drivers when we're hauling different products in terms of delivery requirements, loading requirements, and then what they have to do and be careful of when hauling different products. It's an ongoing training. A lot of it is relied on other drivers who have been there in the experience, and having that second guy at the delivery to walk a guy through who's not familiar with the product or the process required to deliver, for example, nitric acid.
The cost of getting into the liquid is probably the first thing. I mean, it's an expensive trailer. You require offloading equipment to offload your tanks. It's more specialized, and you're looking at about 45,000 pounds of a lube oil or a phosphoric acid or a nitric acid or a sulfuric acid, and we're just servicing manufacturing plants. We're a safe company. We've got basically right now we're at 13.9% for our CVOR. We'd like to see that lower, and we're constantly working towards it. But I mean, our guys are no different than any other company. I mean, these are guys with kids, with wives, with children. They recognize right away what they're carrying and the implications. I mean, everyone here takes the training. It's a one-on-one dangerous goods course. We spend a lot of time working with the guy to make sure he understands the regulations, but more importantly, emergency response.
What sets Laidlaw apart, I believe, right from our corporate structure is we are a large corporation with small company values. We're an organization of 250 trucks here at the terminal. Corporately, we're a corporation of over 2,000 trucks. And we have the small company values when it comes down to owner-operator interaction. People are not just a number here. Drivers are known by name by the office staff. It's an open door policy. We run premier equipment across the country in all of our facets of transportation, our liquid and our dry bulk. We have the best equipment out there, and we pride ourselves on it. And that is definitely one thing that sets us apart in the industry, making us an industry leader. It's a lot of fun, it's a lot of hard work, and we have become successful at it.
After the break, we're back with Laidlaw Tank in Woodstock, Ontario.
Welcome to Biker TV, by bikers, for bikers. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you down the road on Biker TV.
Call RS 2000. Saving Ontario truckers time and money. Call RS 2000.
Challenger Motor Freight. Once you get into trucking, it gets in your blood. There's something about it, you're connected to it. It's that movement of freight, that interaction of man and machine.
Join our team and go the distance.
Advanced welding techniques, training for success. Come see our new virtual training lab at advancedwelding.ca.
Dragon Jeans, what Biker TV rides in.
It's the #1 training facility for motorcycle mechanics in Canada. The course here is amazing. The teachers are amazing. This is where it's at.
Laidlaw Carriers Tank is seeking liquid tank owner-operators. Competitive fuel surcharge program. Base plates, border crossings, and tolls paid. Our people and equipment set us apart.
Trucker Television, by truckers, for truckers. Celebrating life on the road.
Trucker Television advertising. Speaking to truckers like no other.
Oh yeah, always remember, watch for the brake checks.
I just left Petro-Canada here in Mississauga, and I have a 2-compartment trailer with 2 types of oil on board, non-hazardous. I've got hydraulic oil of one type in the front compartment and hydraulic oil in the second compartment. 3,200 gallons in one compartment, 2,800 gallons in the other compartment. I've got about 44,000 pounds of product on, and I'm grossing almost 80,000 pounds, which is my limit going down the highway. And this load here, my destination is for Thursday morning in Mount Pleasant, Texas. And by my GPS right now, I am 1,306 miles from my destination.
Other types of trucking haul hazmat as well, but liquid tanks, you've got one large tank with no baffles in it, carrying a large amount of hazmat and other materials that you can't haul in a bulk or say dry van or flatbed.
The difference in liquid tanks is the type of commodities that we haul, as well as the type of driver that's required to haul that product. We haul very hazardous, dangerous chemicals, as well as motor oils. And the liquid tank is always moving on you, which you don't find in other forms of transportation. It takes an experienced driver who knows how to drive a liquid tank, drive a liquid load, as well as a driver who's very well experienced and knowledgeable with unloading procedures and the risk of the products that we haul. We have to be very concerned for everyone's safety, the public, the customer, and our drivers in this liquid world.
Product integrity is everything. After each shipment, we go through a very lengthy wash. Caliber driver you need a much higher caliber experienced driver, especially dealing with the chemicals. Just how it handles going down the road, loading and unloading, the driver is everything on site. It's a lot different than a van type situation where the driver just backs into a dock, basically waits until someone on a forklift unloads the truck. The driver here is everything.
I will go in there, show them that the trailer was washed, the inspection certificate on the trailer, and then I'll be good to go again. When you get to some of the customers, they'll check for the cleanliness of the trailer. They check for humidity or if there's any moisture in the air in the trailer, because that will affect some products. So everything's 100% clean again before we start our process all over again by reloading to come back. And it's the ideal way of staying loaded all the time. If you can keep your empty miles to a minimum and your loaded miles to a maximum, that's when the company's making money, and that's also when I'm making money.
It comes down to the safety training. It is definitely safety oriented. As the chemical gets more dangerous, the safety precautions are elevated to a new level. And as a transportation company, we're actually required to do less product handling as the product gets more dangerous.
I look at Peter and Jim as probably two top-notch, very professional guys. As a recruiter, they're the type of guys you want knocking on your door. You know, trucking is a career for these guys, and I mean, you spend any time talking to them, you can see they take it seriously right off the bat. They're dedicated guys. I mean, they're to a degree, they're hard to come by, these type. I mean, like, they're very well-spoken, educated guys. They've been at it for a long time. They have a lot of knowledge of the industry. When I mean, there's a lot you can learn from them that, you know, it would take a lifetime to gain doing this job, that's for sure.
Call us, email us, like us on Facebook. Send us a picture of your truck, and it might be on national TV. Old trucks, new trucks, all trucks from A to Z. We all take pride in our rides. Thank you for watching Trucker Television. And remember, safety first. Next week on Trucker Television, we're rolling with Alan Babin of Challenger Motor Freight. We're at Trucking for a Cure, supporting breast cancer research. And our rig of the week is a 1999 International Eagle. Trucker Television is brought to you by Locomote Systems, Transportation Specialists, Trucker Television Advertising. We speak to millions. Day and Ross, owner, operator driven.